What's going on, everybody? We are back with another video for you guys. Today we are doing top 5 players that are stuck on terrible teams. Number 5, we have Julio Jones. He's getting old, first of all. Second of all, the Falcons are terrible. That's basically how we're doing it today. So let's start. Julio Jones is stuck with the Falcons, who used to have a pretty decent team, honestly. If they went to the Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden their success stopped. And I just think Julio Jones, if you were on any other team, pretty much any other team, he'd be the number 1 receiver. He could potentially become an MVP if you're on any other team other than, obviously, the Falcons. Number 4, Saquon Barkley. Barkley has obviously proved himself to be a top running back at such a young age, and I think if he were on a team with a better offensive line and better team, period, he obviously suffered a terrible injury. I think it was week 2 maybe of this NFL season, and since then the Giants have just failed miserably. So I think Saquon Barkley is a great example of a running back that could do better with a better offensive line in front of him and just a better team, period. Now, number 3, J.J. Watt. He used to be on an extremely good Texans team, but since his slight decline, I think due to his age, I think he needs a fresh slate on a completely different team. So J.J. Watt has to be a top number 3, so I think he tried to get traded. So it didn't work. Bill O'Brien, due to his making terrible moves this offseason, for example, trading DeAndre Hopkins, a great offensive weapon that they had, with Deshaun Watson, he used to be a top prospect, but obviously the Texans have not looked so good so far this 2020 season. So I got J.J. Watt number 3. Number 2, Christian McCaffrey. He is arguably the best running back, not this season because of his injuries, but I got, if he was healthy this year, he'd be a top. He could potentially be up there trying to chase the rushing title, but so far he's on an awful Panthers team. At the time, it was a good move, but now that we look at it, it's a terrible move with picking up Teddy Bridgewater. He has just not done anything. They've got the offensive pieces that they need. They just have a terrible team, and so I got Christian McCaffrey at number 2. And number 1, Deshaun Watson. If Bill O'Brien was fired before free agency, before any of that happened, I would consider the Texans to be a Super Bowl contender. But they still had Bill O'Brien, so I think Deshaun Watson is a pretty good example of a player that, or a number 1 example, obviously, in the NFL, of a player that's on a terrible team. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.